Hey, what's going on, Laticia Nicole? I love when we get started. I love being in the green room and having these personal, private conversations. Take a moment, if you will, tell the audience a little about who is Laticia Nicole and what are you up to these days?
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much, Shay. This right here is about to be so amazing. Well, you guys, you already know my name, Laticia Nicole, and I am a CEO founder of a nonprofit organization where we help women and girls speak life into themselves so they can conquer their fears and they can be everything that they were designed to be. I also teach powerful words to entrepreneurs like yourself to shape their reality and their business. So today I'm so excited to be sharing with you. And thank you so much, Shay, for this amazing group of entrepreneurs.
Well, I'm really excited. What can folks expect today? As they're joining in right now, they're hearing it's their time. What type of conversation are we going to be getting into on this particular episode?
Oh, this is my favorite episode, probably my most favorite of all. It's how to speak life into your business, how to speak life into your mind, how to speak life into your health, how to speak life into your wealth. Right now is the time. So yeah, I was going to go into it, when I get excited, but I'm going to bounce it back to you, Shay, because it's time.
Yeah, it's definitely time, and now is the time. And, before I ask the questions, I know in a moment we're going to get started as Carol is joining and Wanda is joining. What's up, Kevin? There's so many folks right now. What is your mission in life right now? Like, what purpose are you walking on right now?
Thank you for asking that. My purpose right now is to speak life into the world. Those of you that know me know that I'm a registered nurse, and I love to help people heal. So right now, for such a time as this, my purpose is to speak life into the atmosphere and help the world heal.
You've been doing this for a while as Anisha is joining on right now. What's up, Anisha, out there in Las Vegas, by the way, and she's joining on right now. Tasha Lynch is in the house. Look, now is the time. We're going to have that conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started. I'm getting the cue. What's going on, Sakisha? We got to bring you in. Her and Erica out there right now, and I love what you're doing. We're going to bring those guys in. Matter of fact, you talk to Eric. I got to get you guys on. We keep saying that, by the way, Laticia. You know how that goes, by the way. We're going to get started in 5. I got to get going. 3, 2, you don't want to miss this episode. 1, when we come back, I'm going to ask her, how does she help people speak life into their business right now in these uncertain, in these very challenging times that we're in? We'll be back in just a moment. Take it away, because we're going to throw down. This is going to be fun. This is the show of shows. Thanks a lot, Laticia. I made to my mom. I only did this message for one person, and that's my mom. This is for you, Mom. Love you. My name is Shay Brown, the happy entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Shay Brown.
Mic check, mic check.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Yes. Yeah.
And they stay there. And they say yeah, and they say yeah. Cause all I do is win.
Well, it's a great day. My name is Shay Brown, the happy entrepreneur, and welcome to the Happy Entrepreneur Show, the #1 business development and revenue focused late night show in the country, where we're on a mission. And that mission is to empower. That mission is to inspire. And that mission is to provide you, the entrepreneur, with all of the resources necessary to really execute that vision that you have for the people you were called to serve. And we have one core belief. And that belief is the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. And how true is that? So we want you to have results in your life. Look, I'm going to jump right to it. I want to address the elephant in the room. We got Laticia Nicole on the other side there. Laticia Nicole, you said if I could give entrepreneurs one bit of advice, if I could share something to them, it is to make it happen. For those folks like Arthur, Tanisha, who's out there right now, and Kelvin, who's joining, and Mike, who's joining, and Karen, who's joining, so many folks that are watching right now, how does someone make it happen in these very challenging, difficult, uncertain times that we've never had during our lifetime and perhaps ever in history?
Absolutely. And I love that question. And you guys, I want you to take this time to listen to me closely. It's not in the how, it's in the who. And the who is you. You have all control and all power right now in this atmosphere. You do. And how do you do that? By managing your mindset in the midst of all of this madness. I know you looking at me now, you're like, Shay, what did she just say? Yeah. It's time. It's time to manage your mindset in the midst of madness. And that's what I'm going to talk about today, on how to do that so you can manage that business. Because I know it's hard. I know it's hard to focus, to not to have anxiety, to not worry, to not be in fear. But I'm going to assure you today that fear is truly false evidence appearing real. Shay, back to you.
False evidence appearing real is so true. And I was having a conversation with someone today, and they were sharing with me how they've got to pause. And I said, no. This is not a time to slow down. This is the time to put the pedal to the metal. And you can learn whatever skill you want during this time right now. Go ahead and jump into it and teach us and talk about how do you manage the madness? How do you have the right mindset? And how do you find a way to make it happen?
Absolutely. Now, I do this in steps, you guys, because what I want you to understand is that it can be done. It can be done. And the first thing I'm going to say to you is that I'm not asking you to try to control your thoughts. I'm asking you to manage them. Okay, I'm not asking you to control them. I'm asking you to manage them. So the first step into managing your thoughts, you guys, is to learn to stop your thoughts. How do you do that? By taking a deep breath. Taking a deep breath and stopping your thoughts in mid-thought. And then recognizing, is it a negative thought or a positive thought? That's the first thing I want you to do, is learn how to stop your thoughts. Okay, let's practice right now. Can everybody just right now take a deep breath for 90 seconds? Just it brought on a calmness, right? Didn't you feel that? I'm looking at you. Didn't you feel that? It calmed down. It made you acknowledge the now. The calmness. So that's one step into pretty much managing and controlling your thoughts. All right. Number two, you guys, I want you to get this and get this good. Identify the negative thought. Because without identifying the negative thought, you don't know what's stopping you from birthing that business in the midst of this madness. Is it fear? Is it anxiety? Is it uncertainty? It's okay. Be truthful with yourself and tell yourself what it is. Write it down. That's how you can control your own environment. That's how you control your own environment. So I want you to take this time right now and write down that thought that you were feeling when you took that deep breath, when you had to stop in midair and just say, what was I thinking?
And what are some examples of things that people may be thinking when they take that deep breath? What do you hear from your clients that they typically say? My clients are telling me that they can't do it. Like they are feeling disparity, like they cannot move on. It's almost like a catatonic. As I'm listening to them, they are talking about a catatonic feeling where they can't move. It's almost like they can't breathe in this time, and it's fear.
It's fear. It's fear as we're watching the news. It's fear as you're looking at social media. It's fear, and it's fear. I'm going to be very honest. I believe it's purposed fear, but it's purposed fear to push you into your destiny, not to stop you. And so that's what I'm telling my clients, to take advantage of the momentum right now by managing the mindset. You can do it. Shay, back to you.
Now, when you say managing the mindset, take a moment if you can. And one of my things I love that she does. She's not even part of her steps, by the way. But whenever I get her on, I always love when she breaks down the let there be idea, the let there be methodology. And the reason I like that is for so long I was taught, like you was, to always say I am, and I am are powerful words. I'm not saying I'm taking anything away from I am powerful, or I am a wonderful person, or I am amazing. Many of you are doing that right now. And in fact, as you're watching right now, do me a favor. Hit the share button right now. Hit the watch party button. And when you hit the watch party button, put now is your time. Hashtag I am powerful. Just do that right now. Let's do that right now. Just hit the share button. Hit the watch party button. I'm going to ask Laticia Nicole to go into this whole let there be methodology that she has. I want her to share that with you to get you in the right frame of mind right now. And I want you to pay attention like you've never paid attention before. Now, why do you hit the share button? Because we believe in the giver's economy. This message might be for you, or it might be for someone that you know. And we're on a mission to empower and inspire as many people, 10 million, as we possibly can over the next year. So Laticia Nicole, do you mind? I know you gave us step 1 and step 2, and I know I just interrupted the whole flow, but do you mind going into this let there be? What is it? Why do you believe in this methodology, and how do we do it? I love this. This is like the favorite. I wake up sometime and I can hear her say, let there be positive, Shay. Let there be health, Shay. Let there be belief, Shay. Let there be action. I mean, I just hear it and I just love it. So it's kind of for me and all of you eavesdroppers out there. Trust me, you want to pay attention. Over to you, Laticia.
Absolutely. So I definitely believe in words. I believe in I am. But in the beginning wasn't I am. It was let there be. Let there be light, and there was light, right? So you can already hear what the principles that I go by, right? So I believe right now, all of you should be writing down and saying to yourself, let there be witty inventions following me now. Now, it's real important when you say let there be that you use SMART goals. Goals have due dates, right? So whatever that let there be is, you give it a due date, the time. But the time today is now. Let there be clients calling me now. Let there be business opportunities reaching for me and following me and trying to knock me down now. Let there be money coming into my business now. Let there be stocks and bonds and real estates that's affordable for me now. That is for such a time as this. That's why the time is now. Let there be witty inventions, signs and wonders that are following you now. Back to you, Shane.
I love it when she says that. Do me a favor. I want to ask her to give us a couple more. Look right below the video. And I want you to write these words. You fill in the blank. You put let there be blank. You do this right now. We're gonna put positive energy in the world. We're gonna put a wave through the Happy Entrepreneur Tribe, and everyone who's watching through these fiber optic lines right now. You write these words. Hey, Cynthia, let there be energy in my home. Let there be peace for my family. Let there be good health for everyone that I know and don't know. Let there be blessings of abundance for everyone who's in need right now. It's not about me. This is not about me. But I want you right now to participate. And I want you to look right below the video. If you've never written a note before in your life, ever, never, ever, now is the time. So you look right below the video and you put let there be blank. What is your blank? Now I'm going to ask Laticia Nicole to go ahead and fill in just a few more, but let there be dreams that become reality this month. Let there be energy in my home that allows my family to be very positive and get things done. Let there be new skills that are learned during this time that did not exist. See, the question is, what is the let there be that you're putting inside of your mind right now in this time where it's all about make it happen? Laticia Nicole, give us a few more let there be. And as you're writing those things out there right now, just like Mandy put, let there be hope for the U.S. Arthur put, let there be growth in my radio show right now. Lashana put, let there be opportunities for other folks that need it right now. I love the let there be. It's one of my favorite phrases. Go ahead, Laticia, give us a few more. Let there be, because it's possible right now.
Let there be love. Let there be joy. Let there be food on your table. Let there be energy in your homes. Let there be peace on earth. Let there be an antidote to the problem now. Let there be happiness. Let there be peace in your mind. Let there be joy, unspeakable joy, and a peace that surpasses all understanding now. Let there be families that's coming together now for such a time as this. Let there be children that's obedient now. Let there, that's right.
Sounds like a mom, don't it? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stop your flow. I'm so sorry.
I have 2 teenage boys. So one I had to go get from college that did not want to come home and wanted to party and take this time to have fun. So let there be obedient children in your household.
And this one's for Sakisha, who's out there. Let there be happy marriages right now. Sakisha and Eric Heilig run something called Marriage Can Win. So let there be happiness in the marriage right now. Let there be harmony in the marriage right now. We're taking a few moments for folks that are out there. We're doing the let there be statement right now. You hit the watch party button. You hit the share button and put let there be blank. Give us 1 or 2 more, Laticia. And this is very, very important because this right here frames the conversation. And I'm going to ask her later to say, let there be a business that's thriving, and tell us how she helps people thrive in their business. But first, let there be what, Laticia Nicole?
Let there be a willingness to change in our mindsets. Let there be a willingness to look at ourselves and be the change that we want to see. Let there be grace. Let there be mercy. Let there be knowledge, and not just knowledge, but let there be action upon that knowledge to make sure things are being done right now. Let there be food on the table for those children that were only receiving food at school. Let there be peace in the homes for the women that were being abused. Oh yeah, I can go in because I want to be real with you, because I know let there be right now is for your cause and for what you're going through right now. Let there be no worry. Let there be prayer. Let there be worship. Let there be hugs. Let it be love. And let it be forgiveness. And most of all, let there be life, and life more abundantly where you are.
So well said. Why is it so important for folks to speak life and speak these words of affirmation right now? And I know it sounds so like a so what, like a duh question, but I want you to frame it why it's important. And I want her to start there, because I'm going to ask her in a little while, talk about let there be hope in your business and how to do that. And she's doing some really cool things for folks who right now want to start their business or need to add another business to what they're doing. But first, why is it so important to speak life using words such as let there be?
Well, Shay, words have power, and they can shape our reality. And when we allow words to get into our ears and affect our mind and affect our body and our heart, it can change our view. It can change our health. It can change our wealth. It can change our relationships. So words have power. I don't want to get on here and start speaking scripture, but whatever you put out into the atmosphere.
Go ahead. If you want to speak a little scripture, it's okay. I am a believer, so you might offend a few people, but it's okay with me to go ahead and acknowledge a much higher power out there that's keeping me alive. I'm okay with that. I just want you to know I'm okay with it. If you're out there right now and you're okay with Laticia Nicole acknowledging who she believes in, you don't have to believe in that person. Look right below the video. And just write these words. Go ahead, Laticia. Just put, go ahead, Laticia. Just put, go ahead, Laticia. That's all you got to put. And she's going to go ahead and do her thing. And don't worry, I'm going to talk to her about business. But I believe the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. So we first focus on a little results in your life. Go ahead, Laticia. Talk to us.
Well, you have the power of life and death in your tongue. And whatever you love, you're going to eat. Now, I'm going to break it down for you so you can understand it. And either you're going to love goodness or you're going to love things that are bad. And whatever you put out into the atmosphere shall not return to you void. And for such a time as this, we shouldn't be conformed to the pattern of this world, but we should be ye transformed by the renewing of our minds, so we can test and approve what is good. Come on, I need you to understand what's good, what's pleasing, and what's perfect. Y'all hear me? What's good, what's pleasing. Y'all get it? Y'all got it? Y'all getting it right now? Now I'm coming from Romans 12, so everybody can get that. Romans 12. Okay. And so I'm gonna do. I'm going to be the preacher just for 2.3 seconds. The word says.
I'm getting the word from Sakisha said, go ahead. I'm getting the word from someone says, go ahead, Soro. Someone says, I'm okay with it. Go ahead and share it. And for those folks that are out there, it's all important right now for where you are. For some folks, it's all about mindset mastery, which we're talking about now. And then we're going to get into some business principles. But once again, I believe that the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. And you must be a leader of one before you're a leader of many. So we're slowing down for just a moment, and then we're going to speed back up and talk about some ching in just a second. But go ahead, Laticia. Let me not interrupt you. Just go ahead and take your 2.5 minutes. I love it.
Just a little second. And this is for those that can receive. Those that can receive, those that can hear. I'm telling you. So I read from Romans 12, and it said, therefore I urge you, that means such a time as this, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in the view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. Now this is where it get real good to me. This is your true and proper worship. Now here we go. Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your minds, so that you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. And right now, it's such a time as this. The time is now that you should be changing that mindset. You shouldn't be like the rest of the world. You shouldn't be catatonic. You shouldn't be walking in fear, for he did not give us the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. So this is the time to exercise that love, that power, while you keeping your mind sound. So I'm going to bounce it back to you. Go ahead. I told you I was just going to take 2.3 seconds.
You just get started. You just getting started over there. For those folks that are listening right now, do me a favor. Do me a favor. When you hit the share button, put "It's my time." This is your time to get your bank account the way you want it. It's your time to get your health the way you want it. It's your time to get your finances the way you want it. It's your time to get your marriage the way you want it. Do me a favor. Just look right below the video. If Laticia is doing a good job, and if you're getting one golden nugget, just look right below the video. Now, some of you are watching on iTunes, on Apple TV. I get it. Some of you are on Roku right now. Some of you are listening to the podcast. Some of you are watching. But if you're watching right now and you're blessed and got a link and you can see right now, look right below the video and just put Laticia, great job. Just put Laticia, we appreciate you. Put at Laticia Nicole. Just put at Laticia Nicole, we appreciate you. Why do you want to do that? we want to give her a virtual applause. And the virtual applause is, we appreciate her being here. She didn't ask for a Cash App before she showed up. She didn't ask for a Zelle payment or a wire payment. She said, Shay, I come to serve. I have a heart to serve. I have a heart to give, and I'm ready to help those folks that need it. And you might not need it. You might have just shared it forward. Laticia, take a moment if you can for those folks that are typing, it's my time. What's up, Rhonda Armstrong? What's up, Dat Fiend? She said, this is excellent stuff right now. And they're putting it's my time. Take one more moment and talk about why it's important to acknowledge that it's my time.
Well, I love the words that are going out. It's my time. Mm-hmm. That means you are acknowledging yourself in the my. It's my time. It's my time today. I want you to add on that today. It's my time today. Because what that is going to do is going to help you shape your habits, the things that you were normally doing today, sitting around. Or maybe you would have been at your job, but it's my time today shapes your reality and gets you ready to do what you need to do to get to today. But first we have to work in the mind, because remember, I told you in the beginning, it's not the how, it's the who, and the who starts with you. And the you is my time.
Right. But what do you say to the person out there that says, Laticia, I've got a lot going on. I've got a job I've got to deal with. I have a family that I have to deal with. I've got kids I've got to deal with. I'm involved in my community. I'm involved in my church, just like you. I'm involved in so much stuff. How do I find time for just me when I'm trying to do so much other stuff? I don't have any time. What do you say to that person right now? Because that is a reality for anyone listening right now. They're saying it's my time, but they're like, oh, gosh, I'm overwhelmed right now. What do you say?
I teach my clients how to put themselves on the calendar. Because in order to see the time that you have for yourself, you have to see the time that you are using. And when you actually write down the time that you have to be at work, you write down the time that, you're doing things with your children, you write down the time that you're cooking your meal, you write time, then you can see those 2 hours or 30 minutes or maybe an hour that you have for you. You have to put you on the calendar too. And that's how you do that. And I'm sure all of us have this little thing right here called cell phone. You don't have to run out and go buy a planner. You can start on your cell phone. You can use your cell phone and go into the calendar and write out what you're doing. And you will see the times that you can put you on the calendar.
I love being able to do that. For some of you out there right now that are watching, saying, Shay, this makes a whole lot of sense. I want to share, we have a manifesto that we have here at the Happy Entrepreneur Show. It's no cost. It's free. I want to share some affirmations. She talked about let there be. Maybe some of you just need a visual. You need something to look at. You need something that can share, something that you can keep in front of you. Let me share something. And I don't know if they have it up, but we do have a manifesto. And one of the manifestos we have at the Happy Entrepreneur, I think, is it here? Where's that thing at? Okay, they're bringing it up right now. And we believe that the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. And there are some affirmations that we say as well. And one of my favorite on here is that I believe I do have time. I do not have to sacrifice love for success. I do not believe I have to sacrifice love for success. Laticia Nicole, I know that you believe you can have it all as well. We believe the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. And if you're out there watching right now, you're like, Shay, I need to have some words like this. I need to have some words that I believe that my success is dependent on me being healthy. Do me a favor. I'm going to give you a website. You can just text the word in manifesto. Text the word in manifesto. And this is the Happy Entrepreneur Manifesto. I got to talk to Laticia Nicole so I can get I can get her manifesto instead of I am, let there be, but that's a topic for another time. So when you use the manifesto, text the word manifesto in right now to 202-999-3515. Now look, there is no credit card needed, okay? There's no I got you on here. But I want you to text in right now the word manifesto, and then once you text in the word manifesto to 202-999-3515, you're going to get the instructions sent right back to you. Now, what I want you to do, and this is not for everybody. Everybody's not going to do this. But I want you to get that manifesto. Once you download it, you have my permission to pay it forward to your network. Now, why do you need a manifesto? Why would this be important? Why do you need to have your affirmations? Why do you need to say it over and over again? Should I have my own? I get it. But one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to bring something to you that you can be a visual in front of you. Some people, just the idea that the results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account is all that you need. This is going to take you to the website to download it. Again, you text the word manifesto to 202-999-3515, and you will get the manifesto. Download it and share it. Now, I'm going to ask Laticia Nicole once again why it's important to say affirmations, and then I'm going to ask her in a few minutes to talk about what she was going to do. I want her to meet with some of you one-on-one and do some things that's going to help you right now in your life and in your business. Take a moment to talk about why is it important for folks to have their own affirmations, their own sayings that they say on a daily basis. And it's okay to borrow others. I borrow yours. Let there be all of the time. And I love doing that. And if you're out there, you're like, Shay, where does that go? Once I text in the word manifesto, it's going to take you to the Happy Entrepreneur page. Okay. So you'll go to the page. Once you get there, you can just download your free manifesto right there. You can download it. We're on a mission. And our mission is to inspire 10 million business owners to live a happy entrepreneur lifestyle. I can't reach 10 million people by myself. I really can't. Laticia Nicole can't reach it by herself either. But one of the things that we know that working together, we can reach more people. And so I believe that success is a team sport. You can only get so far by yourself. So where do you need to go? You're going to text the word manifesto. Do that right now. If you haven't done it, do it now. When now? Text the word manifesto to 202-999-3515. Download it and then share it with your network. Pay the message forward. Take a moment, Laticia Nicole, and talk about, again, the importance of affirmations, and then, again, the importance of paying this message forward to someone else.
Absolutely. The first, and I love when you talk about affirmations, because you and I both know my first book was the book of affirmations, right? That was my first book, you guys. And basically now is the time. You got some books inside of you. And it starts with the affirmations. I started speaking words to myself, and I started seeing my life shape into the words that I was speaking. One that I love to say, that I am rich, I am blessed, I'm walking in the fullness of God, I'm debt free, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm wise, and the days of barely making it are over. And I would say that over and over and over again until it became my life, right? And I started adding on more, and now it's let there be. So it's very, very important that you have, and I love that he's giving you the manifesto. I love that. And for those of you that are in need of, and I would definitely, this is what I'm doing with my clients, Shay, is I'm doing a conversion conversation. Mm-hmm. Some people just need that 10-minute, 15-minute conversion conversation to say, hey, this is what I'm feeling right now, and I'm feeling stuck. Can you help me? And I am taking the first 20 people that text, and the reason why I say that, because I'm about now. I'm about now. I have a lot of things on automated, but right now I want you to text this. Text this to 919-407-8528. I want you to text your name, your email, and your emotion. Y'all got that? Your name, your email, and your emotion. Because I'm going to personally contact you so we can have a conversion conversation about that emotion, so you can get unstuck and you can get to maintaining the momentum for now and managing your mindset in the midst of the madness.
And in the midst of the madness, who are some, for someone's out there that want to know, is this conversation for me? Do they have to be a senior level professional? Do they have to be a business owner that's been in business for 10 years? Do they have to make $300,000 a year? Take a moment, and so the person says, how do I know this is for me? What type of individuals have you been meeting with?
I've been meeting with, yes, business owners, but I've also been meeting with people that have jobs, that have children. I've been meeting with women. I've been meeting with men. People that are feeling um, the pressures of the world right now. Now, we all know that we may be feeling pressures of the world, and you may not be able to have that conversation with your spouse because they're feeling pressure too. And both of you are trying to be strong for one another, or you're trying to be strong for the children, or you're trying to be strong for your mother, right? And your father. You may just need a conversion conversation so you can take some of the anxiety off of you. See, right now you're trying to make sure everybody have everything they need, but do you have everything you need? And I want to make sure that you don't get weary in good doing and you continue to take care, not only them, but yourself. And that starts in the mind. So you have to have a healthy mind to even produce the content that you can be producing now with the time that you have now. So that's why I think this conversion conversation is really important. And for those that would like to take advantage of it, again, it's 919-407-8528. You text your name, you text your email, and you text the emotion that you're feeling.
The name, the email, and the emotion that you're feeling right now. What do you say to the person out there that's like, I'm looking to start a business? I've got one business over here, and I've been doing a little bit over here. But now's the time for some folks. Not for everybody. So the next 2 or 3 minutes is not for everybody. I get it. But there might be a population that's like, you know what? I'm open to collaborating with someone else. I'm open to starting a new partnership. I'm open to doing something different inside of my business that can not only generate revenue, but also be self-fulfilling to me. Talk about why that's important right now. And I know when we were talking earlier, and you weren't prepared to do this, but you were sharing how you've been meeting with folks as well and having a business conversation, if I remember correctly.
Absolutely. Because this has been ongoing for now a week, because I think the scares and the uncertainty, and people that have watched me for years, watched me how I was able to transform my life. And so I have been able to help other people, whether I know business owners and businesses that have an orchestrated a system already, or whether it's my business or businesses that have orchestrated a system. Right now, people are looking for a way to stay home, Shay. This is what I've been talking to a lot of people about. They are looking for a way to earn money right from the comfort of their home. And, for such a time as this, is important to have either residual income or some type of income coming in without you going to an office. So those are the hard conversations that I've been having with people, and it can be done. And I've been giving them the steps, and those that have been ready to say, you know what, Laticia Nicole, I know it can be done. I watched you do it, or I trust you. Because one thing I learned from my mentors, when people give you their information, they trust you, right? And so these people have been giving me their information, and I've been able to help them through, whether either I'm sending them to, I have other, like I said, friends and family and other family business owners that I call my family. We might not be family and blood, like Shay is my family, that are business owners that have things that can help people equip themselves for such a time as this.
That makes a lot of sense. And give them the number once again that they can text in for those folks that want to have that conversation with you.
Absolutely. It's 919-407-8528. 407-8528. And that was area code 919.
And there's no credit card needed, right? There's no cash app when they call you. I got to ask the question. People want to know, man, is this one of those, give me a credit card so I can talk to you? That's not the case. You're doing this because you have a heart to give. You have a heart to serve. And now is the time. And we all do our part. God's given you a gift, and you're using that gift for good, just like I have a gift and I'm using it for good. For everyone that's out there right now, I'm going to encourage you to do that. For those of you who are entrepreneurs, and you're like, Shay, this is my year. Shay, this is my time. And I'm looking for a sales team to do the work for me because I have a business and I need to generate more revenue so I can purchase the resources that I need in my business, whether it's a new website, whether it's a team, whether it's making sure that you have the right marketing that you need in place. We're going to take a moment and I'm going to share how we are the sales team that you've been looking for someone to go out there and make the phone calls, generate the leads, run the appointments, qualify, get the check and the credit card, if I can say it like that, and make it happen for you while you do other things, which is focus on your business. And then I'm going to ask Laticia Nicole when we come back to really talk about today is your January 1st. But I'm going to encourage you all to connect with her right now in this moment, and you can pay that number forward. So if it's not for you, Laticia, they can give it to someone else. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Everybody knows somebody that needs to generate income. It may not be you. Maybe you have everything you need. But I'm telling you, right now, people are looking for a way to generate income from their living room.
And now is your time. We'll be back in just a moment with the one and only Laticia Nicole. We are the sales team you've been looking for. But let's go to that and we'll be right back in less than 2 minutes. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Shay Brown, the happy entrepreneur. And if you're like a number of my clients right now, where you are sick and tired of talking to unqualified people who don't want to do business with you, or you're tired of tracking down people and trying to convince them and persuade them to do business with you, and you're just wasting your time, or you're just totally frustrated, and it's time for you to increase your sales, then we are the sales team that you've been looking for. You see, the number one challenge facing entrepreneurs today is either lost leads. That means they met someone opted on their page, someone signed up on their webinar, someone said they were interested, and no one could follow up with them, no one could track them down, and you had to do it all yourself. Or you spend a lot of time talking to someone, you spend a lot of time sending them information, only to find out they were unqualified. You're like, I'm sick of talking to unqualified people. So if you don't want to sell, or you hate to sell because you want to do something else with your time, something else with your labor, like spend it with those that you love the most, or doing something entirely different, then I want you to pay close attention. I want you to text this number because we're going to partner with you in two ways. First, we're going to look at doing a complete sales makeover for you. Okay, that's number one. And then number two, we're going to set all the qualified appointments you need without your labor so you can make sure things get done. And or we're going to have a dedicated sales team to go out and actually make the sale, get the credit card, get the contract, and bring it out. We are the sales team that you've been looking for. So it's just time for you to do a sales makeover. It's time for you to look at your whole sales process and have a structure, a system, a sequence so you can be scalable and you can really generate those sales. Here's what I want you to do for your sales makeover. Text the word makeover. Do it right now. Open up your phone right now. Text the word makeover, one word, makeover, to 202-999-3515. Let me get that to you again. Text the word makeover so you can look at your business to 202-999-3515 and just follow the instructions. So all you gotta do is follow the instructions and let's make over your business. My name is Shay Brown, the happy entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone, and we're gonna make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless, and I'll see you on the other side. Well, it's a great day. My name is Shay Brown, the happy entrepreneur, and welcome back to the Happy Entrepreneur Show, the number one business development and revenue focused late night show in the country, where we're on a mission. And our mission is to empower. Our mission is to inspire. And our mission is really to provide you, the entrepreneur, with all of the resources necessary to execute the vision you have for the people you were called to serve. And we're talking to Laticia Nicole. Speak life into your dreams and into your business, and you will achieve your reality because now is your time. We're going into a segment now called Today is my January 1st. And today is my January 1st. For those folks that regularly watch, all our regulars, by the way, you go and look right below the video right now. You can write those words. Today is my January 1st. You know what that means. Today is my January 1st. For those folks that are tuning in, welcome for the very first time. You're like, Shay, what does that mean? Well, today is my January 1st is one of our core values. And today is my January 1st represents that moment. And there's many moments throughout the day where you make a decision. You may have made a decision. You texting it right now. You're going to have a conversation with Laticia Nicole. That's a January 1st moment. You make a decision, and that decision can forever change your life. There's many moments throughout the day. You don't have to wait till January 1st. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new opportunity. Every day is a rebirth. Every day shows your past does not equal your future. You get a do-over. Yes. And so you either go to the gym or you sit on the couch. That's a January 1st moment. You either eat hamburgers and French fries, or you go to the refrigerator and open up, and there's some broccoli and some kale in there and some celery. If that sounds good, I know you're already crazy, right? But that's a January 1st moment. Laticia Nicole, when you hear those words, today is my January 1st, what does it mean to you?
Oh, today is my January 1st, mean today is the day that I look at myself as a seed. Today is January 1st, where I know a seed can be in a dark place, but when it grows through that dark place, it grows into the light, and it's very beautiful. And I believe in that dark place is where that seed develops character, develops survival behavior, develop things that it needs to survive, and it changes like a metamorphosis, right? And so I believe right now, today is my January 1st, where when we think of ourselves as a seed in darkness, that we are changing, and we're going to be the light for somebody else as we grow.
So true. What was your January 1st moment? That moment where you decided to plant your flag. You were going to draw a line in the sand, and you were going to make entrepreneurship what you did.
Ooh. So when I decided to be an entrepreneur and draw my line in the sand and say, I am an entrepreneur, now don't y'all judge me, is when I had to ask my boss, could I visit my mother? And she was in the hospital. Like, I had to ask off. And I realized then that I needed to have control over my time. And that's when I made the choice to jump. Not that if I ever want to work, I can work whenever I want to work, because I have the skills to work. But I also knew that with the skills, I also have the ability to produce my own company. And not just that, to produce books, to help other people produce. So that was when I realized that I had to do something different, because I want to always be in control of my time. Even if I have a job, in times like this, I want to be able to be in control to say whether I want to work for someone else or for myself. And so I'm glad I took that leap, because it gave me choices.
We talked about today is my January 1st. There's a number of folks out there. Daryl Mack is out there. Spencer LeCap is out there. Karen Crockett Cherry is watching right now. So many folks are tuned in right now. And the question comes up all the time, how does one remain consistent? You've heard before, consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. But having said that, most folks, myself included, I put myself in that bucket, we struggle with consistency. What do you teach your clients to do in order to stay the course and be consistent, even in these uncertain times, in these uncharted waters where we don't quite know what's going to happen, but we're believing right now? How do you remain consistent?
It's changing your habits. And the first way to realize that you have habits to change, that's the first, self-actualization. Realize, it's something about me that I don't like. And you cannot, and I'm going to say this until we get it. It's not in the how, it's the who, and the who is you. You is the way you think. Basically, you are the sum of your thoughts. Okay? You are the sum of your thoughts. So the way that you stay consistent is you write it down. You make it a part of your daily habit. Now, I hate when people say 22 days or 20. You know what? I can eat salad. I can drink water. I can do a lot of things with 22 days. But on 23rd or 24th, I'm eating greens, beans, potatoes. I'm doing everything. So I'm gonna say about 40 days. If you can add that small thing into your day, because small changes grow to be big changes. Okay. And you might not see instant I call it instant gratification or instant success. But one day, when as you're adding those little changes in your habit, one day you'll see this, right? But it all starts with today. Let today be your January the 1st. So many times that we go to the gym and we pump them weights that day, and we come home and we think we have muscles. No, you have to make that a daily habit. A habit. So that's how you can make a change in being consistent and not get weary in good doing. I know I use the word of God, but you cannot get weary because you don't see instant success. I've been doing this for a long time. I look the other side of me to tell you, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
I like that. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Oh, that is so true. We come back. We're going to ask Laticia Nicole to close us out, to give us her final thoughts, her final comments for those of us that have to go out there. And we believe that this is our time. We said, let there be abundance in our life. We said, let there be clients in our business. We said, let there be happiness in our home. We said, let there be consistency in our life. We made those declarations. And now I'm going to ask her to share when we come back. Number one, how y'all can all connect with her again. And number two, to give her final thoughts, to empower, to inspire, and to close us out so we all can take our life to another level. With that being said, we're going over to the one and only Rob Howe. And Rob Howe says, be present where you are. We'll be back in less than 2 minutes to close out with the final thoughts from Laticia Nicole. You can speak life into your business and into yourself. We'll be back shortly. Take it away, Rob.
Hey guys,
All right.
me and Daddy are here.
All right, I'm doing a video.
I got a question.
No, it's not a question. This is a video where I'm telling people something. I'm telling them that today is their January 1st. Today is your January 1st Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe, because today is the only day you got. Because tomorrow's not promised and yesterday is gone. So the reason why today being your January 1st is significant because it keeps you from procrastination. Procrastination is the destroyer of dreams. Yeah, it's the destroyer. It's the killer of dreams. So take action. Be present where you're present. That's the real gift. Be present where you are present. That is the real gift. Today is your January 1st. Say today.
Today.
Say today is your January 1st.
Today is January 1st.
Say it loud.
Today is January 1st.
That's it. Don't forget it.
Well, it's a great day. My name is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur, and welcome back to the Happy Entrepreneur Show, the #1 business development and revenue focused late night show in the country. We're on a mission, and that mission is to empower. That mission is to inspire, and that mission is to provide you, the entrepreneur, with all of the resources necessary to execute that vision that you have for the people you were called to serve. And we're talking to the one and only Laticia Nicole. She is, I would say, the person that's been on this show and given the most of anyone ever in the history of our show. And she also, every single week, she takes time to provide not only her thought of her week, the message that's on her heart, but she shares the tips, the tools, and techniques that you can use in order to be consistent and to stay in this conversation. And she's been doing this for well over a year, and the longest person ever to be able to do this, her and Dr. Connett. And I want to ask her while she's listening, before we get to her final thoughts, Laticia Nicole, why do you continue to give so much, not only to the Happy Entrepreneur Tribe, but to so many other organizations, so many groups, and you pour into your teams as well? Why do you continue to do this when you can spend time with your husband and your family?
Oh, wow. I continue to do this because whatever you put out, you receive back. And it's not to receive, but I can't help it. From what I found out, out of them, the greatest of them all is a servant. And I learned through serving that whatever I didn't have that I gave, God gave it back to me. So that's why I help feed the community. This is why I help speak life into the atmosphere, because it shall not return to me void. Because the words that you speak is the meat that you eat. So give, and it shall be given back to you. It's the word. I can't help it, Shay. It's the word.
I love it. I love it. You know, you've had so many mentors along this journey of life. And if there was one lesson that you've learned from any of your mentors on this journey of life, you say, wow, Shay, of all the lessons I've learned, here's one lesson that I would just grab and I'd want to share it with all those who are watching, all those who are listening right now. What is the one lesson that you want to share?
Well, my mentor, one of my mentors is my pastor, Pastor Rose Thomas. And what I've learned from her is it's a process, and give yourself time. It's a process, and give yourself time. And don't be so hard on yourself. And the words that you speak, you believe, so you manifest. So make your expectation your manifestation. So expect greatness, because you truly have greatness inside of you. But it's a process. So be patient with you.
Be patient with you. I love that. How do you balance your own schedule in your own life? You're married. You have 2 children. One's in college right now as well. You're involved in so many activities. How do you find time for work and life, if there's such a thing as balance? How do you do it?
Well, I believe, Shay, when you are in alignment with your calling and in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing, it don't feel like work. By trade, I'm a registered nurse, right? And my business, I'm a CEO, founder, yes, of a nonprofit organization, but also of a for-profit, Speak Life Enterprises. But all of it, I'm doing the same thing. I'm speaking life. I'm helping heal, right? Everything I'm doing, I'm helping feed. And so I believe that even when other people call it work, it don't feel like work. Even as I'm writing my books, I'm healing, and I'm putting out into the land words of healing to help other people heal. I'm giving them a how to speak life, how to feel like you're beautiful when you're a little girl and you feel so ugly, how to heal from the toxic habits, how to unsilence faces of domestic violence, how to get out. I feel like that I'm a solution. So it don't feel like work. It just feel like I'm in alignment.
You know, how can folks connect with you? You mentioned earlier that they can connect with you. They can have a conversation. You gave a phone number earlier and instruction for them to text. If you're out there right now, go ahead and write this number down. Someone put the number right below the video as she says it. I want her first to give you the number and then give you the reason why you may want to have a conversation with Laticia Nicole. I understand from what you said earlier, if this is, I believe it's true, that they're not meeting with your assistant. They're not meeting with some automated machine and listen to some automated message. This is a conversation where you open your schedule up for a handful of folks that you're personally having these conversations with, which is really pretty cool, by the way, to give of your time. So what's the number and why should they text in?
Absolutely. So the number is 919-407-8528. I'm going to say that one more time. 919-407-8528. And you text your name, your email, and your emotion that you're feeling. I need you to text that to me. And yes, I'm picking the first 20 people because it's going to be a 10, 15-minute conversion conversation that we can talk through that emotion. And I give you some tools that you can use so you can be producing instead of feeling stuck. Because I'm getting your messages even now. I'm getting the messages come through my screen, come through my phone. So I see you, I hear you, those that feel stuck, those that are walking in anxiety, those that are walking in fear. And those things, I'm telling you, those things can be managed. So the last thing I want to say to you again, I'm not telling you to try to change your thoughts. I want to teach you how to manage them. I want to teach you how to manage them. All right? Back to you, Shay.
I love that. Well, I tell you what, I want to say once again, thank you so much for being on the Happy Entrepreneur Show. Thank you for all that you give. Thank you for every single week on Mondays or Tuesdays. You guys can all connect with Laticia Nicole. And not only is she available on the Happy Entrepreneur Show, she's available for podcasts. She's available for webinars. She's available for conference calls. And when things change for whatever we are in the economy, she's available to travel as well. So I'm going to suggest you connect with her not only to get yourself together, but also ask her when you get on that call, ask about the business side of it and how to speak life into the business and be able to continue to do what you're doing now and be able to generate extra income, which really goes a long way. I'm going to ask her to give her final comments right now to those of you out there to inspire and to empower you. Once again, Laticia Nicole, thank you so much for being on the Happy Entrepreneur Show. We appreciate you. We love you and can't wait to have you back again. I love listening for your thoughts today. She's so cool.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Now, my final thoughts to you guys, and I really write this down for yourself. Write this down for yourself because I really feel like it can shape your reality even as we speak. Love with the love of the Lord and forgive like you want to be forgiven. And you can use that in any aspect of your life, whether that's career, relationship, finance, business. Love with the love of the Lord and forgive like you want to be forgiven. So you just gave yourself permission to start over today because your time is now.
Your time is now. Thank you so much, Laticia Nicole. Today is your January 1st. You're going to get your mindset right. Today is your January 1st. You're going to learn a new skill set. Today is your January 1st. You're going to realize your dreams because this is your time. This is your year. And this right now, in this present moment, this is your moment. Laticia Nicole, again, thank you so much. Thank you for all you hit the share button. You can hit the share button one more time. If you hit the share button or hit the watch party button, just write those words. It's your time. Hashtag Laticia Nicole. Even if you did it before, you can share it to your private group. You can share it to your LinkedIn page. Many of you right now, you can leave a comment right below and just say, great job. Just put thank you. Just put we appreciate you. We love the feedback. It helps us and it helps everyone else grow. So with that being said, for those folks that are tuning in for the very first time, I know who am I, by the way. My name, by the way, is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. And I promise you from the bottom of my heart, we'll make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless. We wish you success. We'll see you again. Thanks for sharing. Bye-bye. It's always fun. Promise I made to my mom. I only did this message for one person, and that's my mom. This is for you, Mom. Love you. My name is Shay Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur. Make it a great day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right,
Check.
Shay Brown.
Mic check, mic check.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Yes. Yeah.
And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there.
Thank you. God bless.